So it's just another typical Friday night in America. A fistfight festival erupted in Chicago after Donald Trump canceled a rally where raucous protesters invaded the arena. Organizers feared violence. I'd say the fear was well-founded. Police arrested 5 people during isolated brawls. So who are these people protesting?
Fox News, 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 Fox News.
Can you say something?
Fox News.
I think he's got a future as my ringtone.
Fox News, Fox News, Fox News, Fox News.
Where's my phone? Anyway, I apologize. Sorry I interrupted you, protester. Please continue.
I'm here because I'm proud to be a Chicagoan, because Chicago does not like Donald Trump and his ideas.
That's college today.
What can you say? Yes. Now, reporters said the protesters were a mix of Bernie Sanders supporters, Black Lives Matter, and MoveOn.org. But to me, it looked like a face-off between Skinner fans and Greenpeace interns. So why were they protesting? John Roberts, ask him what they're doing here and why.
What were you here tonight to do?
I'd rather not answer that question.
So these protesters won't express themselves on camera, but they will happily silence everyone else. The media described the protesters as peaceful after the event was shut down. The message, you'll get peace if you shut up. The left suppresses speech through disruption. Oh, they will preach dialogue unless it happens to involve you. But shouting "we won" after silencing others only says you're a wimp. And it helps Trump, not the protesters, exposing the intolerant PC movement in full glory. Trump had this to say today.
We cannot let our First Amendment rights be taken away from us, folks. We can't let it happen. We can't let it happen. We have a right to speak. I mean, we are law-abiding people. We're people that work very hard. We're people that have built this country and made this country great. And we're all together, and we want to get along with everybody. But when they have organized, professionally staged wise guys, we've got to fight back. We've got to fight back.
You see how white his background was? Clearly a racist. His opponents say this.
When you have a campaign that affirmatively encourages violence, you create an environment that only encourages this sort of nasty discourse.
There are consequences to these words. There really are. Presidents and presidential candidates cannot just say anything they want.
Frankly, Donald has created a very toxic environment.
What was the question? Anyway, here are my thoughts. Yeah, I saw the fights at the rally over and over and over again. I saw more of this guy than I saw my family the entire year. It's bad, but the fact is we keep seeing the same footage because we happen to like it, more so than a John Kasich town hall, which got knocked off TV for this. It aired later, but the most restrained candidate running gets bumped for behavior seen during spring break. So where should you stand in all of this? Are you for Trump or are you for the protesters? Should Trump be blamed or should Bernie Sanders, since many of the protesters back him? I say everyone's at fault. The protesters more so because they came probably for a fight. But this lady didn't help.
You have the right to assemble. You have the right to free speech. You also have the right to go into. You have a right to go into. Listen, you have a right to go into a closed private event, and you get what's coming to you. I do not condone violence, but if you go into an environment where you're interrupting 13, 14 times, do you expect a hug or kumbaya?
Oh, Morosa. This is my problem with Trump. I don't want a White House where washed-up reality show minions actually have a voice. I do not look forward to Gary Busey's take on entitlements or Sinbad's policy suggestions for Syria. Also, Bill Ayers was there. He's a terrorist. He tried to blow up Americans. Was he there to preach nonviolence? That's like Jeffrey Dahmer preaching veganism. I go by the Bill Ayers rule. If he shows up to support a cause, you must embrace the opposite. After all, why do protesters who claim to despise hate seem, like Bill Ayers, to love violence? Because to them, they're good and we are evil. Finally, I wonder, did anyone see this coming? It could get uglier, and we don't want it to get uglier, do we? But it could. It really could. We're watching tempers flare everywhere, not just between left and right, between right and right. And until we actually kind of like speak honestly about what's going on, it's going to get bad. Bright guy. Pretty good looking, too, I might add. I think he works out. Anyway, I'm thinking cooler heads better prevail soon, or it's going to get worse, really worse.
Exclamation.